The UAE accounted for the majority of hiring growth in the latter part of last year. Key sectors once again recorded active hiring. That's according to the latest Gulf Employment Index. Let's speak to Trefor Murphy, who is CEO and founder at Cooper Fitch. He joins us here in the studio. Trefor, great to see you again. Thanks for coming in. What were the key findings then of your latest employment index with regard to the UAE?
So the UAE had probably its best year in nearly 10 years in terms of job creation in 2025, finishing Q4 2.5% up on the previous quarter. Sectors that remained strong: infrastructure, tourism, real estate had an exceptionally strong 2025. The technology areas all performing very well, particularly the digital data and AI piece, all performed above expectations. So overall, 2025 was very good, with a very strong finish to 25 last year.
You mentioned some of the important sectors there. Are you finding that as the different levels of report come out throughout the year, the sectors change, or do they pretty much stay the same?
So there's a couple that have remained pretty constant, like the newer side of technology and real estate. They remained strong across the full year. There were a number of quarters where there were some outliers within that. We had a number of quarters where senior finance recruitment was exceptionally busy. We had 2 quarters last year where industrial manufacturing had exceptional performances and then dropped back a little bit. So there are some trends that last a year long, and then other trends are a little bit more seasonally adjusted, I guess.
2025 last year was the year very much of AI,
yeah.
Artificial intelligence, obviously. And I've got to ask you this: how is it affecting the jobs market?
So far, very, very minimal impact. A little bit more job merger rather than job replacement. Now, that's the story so far. We watch this very closely. Obviously, that's our position in the market, is to make sure we understand exactly what's happening with job creation. But so far, it's not had a huge impact, but we are measuring that and watching that very closely.
Dubai, particularly very important, very popular with employees, with people looking for jobs around the world.
Yeah.
And now, of course, online, you can get access to the jobs market so easily.
Yeah, of course.
How are companies finding the best talent at the moment?
I think Dubai has become a centre, a beacon of hope and for the global talent, particularly the younger people. So many of them want to move to Dubai. So it's quite easy to attract people, but it's about attracting the skills that we need rather than the people that want to come here. So I think we've seen where there's acute demand for particular skill sets, like data scientists or AI engineers on the technology side, that we find that we're competing with San Francisco and London and Paris and Dublin and many other places around the world. So we still need to make sure that those positions are the positions that we're hiring people for, that they're well structured, the job descriptions are in line with expectations, and there's no surprises, and we're onboarding people very well. So it's easy to attract Dubai, but getting the right talent is still quite challenging.
And keeping them as well.
And keeping them, entertaining them, making sure they're happy. Dubai is a place that lots of people want to live, but sometimes getting the perfect job that gives you the career prospects and being in Dubai, it's sometimes difficult to get both.
All right, we'll leave it there. But Dr. Trefor Murphy, appreciate you coming in once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.